Yo, what is up, YouTube boxing family? It is K-Rod here. I'm back with another good video for y'all today. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on some boxing news. Huge big shout out to the fighter that will be coming back to the ring. For those of you that don't know, I have Mr. Angel Memito Lopez on my channel, and for those of you that don't know who he is, I will show you a hold on. Yeah, like I'll show you his box rec just to be on the flip side. Um, yeah, Angel Memito Lopez. He's a Puerto Rican fighter that I talked about. He will be fighting June 4th, I believe, on a pay-per-view link. Not too sure whereabouts. I think it's in California Education and Performing Arts Center in Ontario. He will be facing Michael Honesto. For those of you that don't know who this guy is, he's been inactive for quite a long time. Been out the ring for 2.5 years. But yeah, let me just pull it up right here. Here it is, right here. Michael Honesto. This is the guy that he's facing. He's out of Salinas, California. That's where he was born, but he's out of Bakersfield. But yeah, this is the guy that I was interviewing in the past, Mr. Angel Memito Lopez. He will be fighting up against Michael Honesto. This is his comeback fight. He has been out in the ring, or he's been out of the ring for quite a long time. So Angel, he's just trying to get back into the waters of testing his competition, and I think he'll do very very well for this fight. This Michael guy, for what I hear, he's not really that good of a fighter. I mean, he's 6 feet tall. He definitely has height on. He definitely has height on him, and he does have a 69-inch arm reach. So I think Angel should definitely watch out for that. He did get knocked out in his debut against Kelvin Davis. For those of you guys that don't know, he is the brother of Keyshawn Davis. He's one of the brothers for Keyshawn Davis that fights on Top Rank. And I think Kelvin, he also fights on Top Rank as well. So yeah, this is actually not a bad fight. Unfortunately, Angel, he got knocked out in his last fight against Jonathan Conde. That was a pretty bad fight. At that time, Angel, he definitely did his thing to try to do what he had to do, but unfortunately, he lost that fight. That was a fight in which he got clipped, and that definitely took him down pretty bad. And then he also lost to some pretty decent level competition, like guys like Christian Rivera, who isn't really that big of a fighter himself. He's been out the ring for a very very long time. I don't know what's been happening with him, but he was like another Puerto Rican fighter that had a like that had beat him at that time frame. And then he lost to Rui Diaz. I think that was another Puerto Rican fighter. Yeah, he was undefeated at the time too. So I mean, all three of these losses don't really mean anything. I mean, Angel, he's been on the back end of just basically coming up short and getting clipped with unnecessary shots that he didn't see. And I think that the biggest problem with Angel is that he can fight very very well when he wants to bang with you, but when he gets caught, he doesn't know how to recover properly. And I can tell that's kind of common with some low level inexperienced Puerto Rican fighters. And I think Angel, he needs to definitely work on his defense a bit more, and he'll be fine. He can definitely punch. He's knocked out 6 of his opponents straight. So I mean, it's not like that Angel, he can't fight. It's just that he has the tools. He needs to start upgrading his skill levels, and then eventually he'll be there. It's just that do I really think Angel he's gonna be good at 140. That's yet to be determined, but I think with this win over Michael, Honesto, this isn't really like a bad fight because it's like, obviously, if Angel gets a win over him, it would be nice to see him in there with the likes of a, well, I'm not too sure about like a Kelvin Davis. I would say, get your experience level up and then you can take on Kelvin. Like, obviously, I would like to see Kelvin get tested by someone, that could punch and box as well. Because Angel, how should I say? Angel has the ability to expand his boxing skills more, but I think he is too much of a dog to try to get into, the pocket a lot, which leaves himself wide open to get hit. And I think a guy like Kelvin, he's extremely tall. He's 6'1". That's like a very tall height for 140, and he has a 74-inch, arm reach. So I mean, like, that's like a fight that I would definitely like to see somewhere down the line. But I think with the way Kelvin's, going to get moved, he's probably going to end up being, that type of guy where he's gonna fight guys that we never heard of, and he's just gonna be, on the better end of just fighting no names until he gets tested by somebody that could actually hurt him and actually put him to a level of which he's going to be extremely tested to the point where he could potentially lose. So I'm not too sure. I think Angel where he's at, I think he's going to be in a good spot, and yeah, I think his journey to 140 will be interesting. I'm not too sure if Kelvin's fighting at 140. It seems like he's more of like a welterweight because he hasn't really been making weight properly. So I mean it's probably best that he could start moving up to 47. See that the thing is that just because people can't make the weight for a particular weight class, but they're still trying to drain themselves to get to that weight, that doesn't mean that they're a weight bully. That means that they need to move the hell up. And the biggest problem with a lot of professional fighters is that they really don't fight at their natural weight. And it's like if they started to fight at their natural weight, we probably would see their records become a lot more different and a lot more accurate because, looking at these guys in the ring, like they don't even look like they're naturally built for the weight class or they're just super big for the weight class to the point where you don't really know, what's going to happen with them. So, I'm not too sure, man. I think honestly, like it would be kind of nice to see like a proper standard set for fighters that are going to fight where there's like a certain weight limit of like what you can go to your natural body weight. So like if you are a natural 160 pounder but you're trying to drain yourself to 147, you can't do that. You should be fighting at your natural weight because it's like, that doesn't make it fair for anybody else to have to be responsible for your mess up when they're trying to promote a fight for you and then you end up getting killed in a fight or looking extremely drained to the point where you're going to get knocked out because it's like boxing is a it's a 90% mental and 10% physical sport and if you don't have those physical attributes, in your health, in your healthy, weight cut diet, then you're gonna end up getting taken out very quickly. But in regards to Angel, I think Angel he has a pretty decent, opponent in front of him. Hopefully, Angel he can get the victory. I think Angel will. He knows like what he's doing and he seems to be on the better end of taking out a lot of competition somewhere down the road. So I'm not too sure, man. I think it would be very very interesting to see how this fight's gonna play out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will keep you guys updated on his fight. He's gonna be fighting on some pay-per-view link where people have to pay to watch, but I'll give you guys the information on that and yeah, hopefully Angel he can get the victory. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace out and goodbye.